Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 7th, and today is the memorial of Pope Saint Sixtus II and his companions. This is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. We begin this morning with the primary election results here in Michigan. In the primary race for U.S. Senate, U.S. Representative Alyssa Slotkin has handedly defeated actor Hill Harper in the Democratic nomination. On the Republican side, Mike Rogers, who is endorsed by former President Donald Trump, has defeated former U.S. Representative Justin Amash. For the U.S. House, in District 8, covering Flint, Bay City, and Saginaw, State Senator Kristen McDonald-Rivet has defeated Matt Collier and Pamela Pugh in the Democratic primary. She will face off businessman Paul Young in November. In District 10, we'll have a rematch in November between the candidates in 2022. They are incumbent Representative John James and Democrat Carl Marlinga. In Detroit's 12th District, James Hooper will take on U.S. Representative Rashida Tlaib in November, and in Detroit's District 13, U.S. Representative Sri Tanadar has defeated City Councilwoman Mary Waters. In Wayne County, many local races have not yet been called. At this time, Sheriff Raphael Washington has the lead over Joan Merriweather on the Democratic side for county sheriff, and T.P. Nikoric is ahead of Artica Bomber on the Republican side. Also in Wayne County, there is a tight vote on County Proposition A on the question of having an external auditor, and at this hour, the yes votes have a slight lead over the no votes. And County Proposition P, the proposal to renew the parks millage, appears to have passed. In Oakland County, most local millage proposals appear to have passed or are leaning heavily in the yes column, and the same appears true for Macomb County. And remember that story about State Representative Neil Frisk being arrested in Lansing? The Charlevoix Republican has lost in his primary last night to Parker Fairbairn. Fairbairn and Democrat Jody Decker will face off in November for the state's 107th district. Frisk was arrested after Lansing police responded to a shots fired call in the early morning hours of June 20th. Ingham County prosecutor John DeWayne says police also investigated a possible sexual assault of an adult female, but no charges have been filed against Frisk. And Shelby Township Clerk Stanley Grott is holding on to his job with his primary win despite facing charges for the 2020 presidential election. Grott signed a certificate falsely saying President Trump won the state despite President Biden defeating him. He is not facing a Democratic challenger. Grott defeated John Robinson, Grant Golassa, and Pamela Ulrich. And Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris and Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance will be in Michigan today for their campaigns. I'm Matthew Handley. This is a special election edition of Michigan Mornings. We'll have more local news when we return. Now this.
Ever thought you'd make a bundle by trading in or selling your used vehicle only to find out it's worth a dinner for two? Well, it's much more valuable to donate your vehicle to Ave Maria Radio. Thousands of Americans donate their vehicle each year. The donation to Ave Maria is easy, tax-deductible, and supports our efforts to evangelize. A year from now, will you remember that dinner or your gracious and selfless donation? Go to AveMariaRadio.net to find out more. That's AveMariaRadio.net.
It's going to be a nice day today in Detroit, and it's going to be a nice rest of the week as well. We'll have mostly sunny skies today with highs around 78. Tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies and lows dipping to around 63. Tomorrow will be partly sunny with highs around 82. Friday will be mostly sunny with temperatures in the lower 80s, and Saturday will be sunny with highs in the mid-70s. It's going to be a nice day in Saginaw and a nice rest of the week as well. We'll have sunny skies and highs around 79 today. Tonight will be mostly clear with lows dipping to around 57. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with highs around 82. Friday will be sunny with highs in the upper 70s, and Saturday will be mostly sunny with temperatures in the mid-70s. Welcome back to Michigan Mornings. I'm Matthew Handley. Power outages from yesterday's storm resulted in several polling locations being relocated in Royal Oak and Warren. Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson says the voting was not interrupted and only a small number of people were impacted. The voting in Royal Oak precincts 2 and 3 were moved to the Royal Oak Farmers Market, and in Warren precincts 32, 33, and 36 were moved to Mott High School. A disruption to their information technology platforms is causing some patients' medical services to be affected at McLaren Healthcare in the state. Among the patients impacted is Brian Price, who says he was told to reschedule his medical testing in Pontiac yesterday.
Yeah, they gave me some information to come back.
McLaren officials have not released information on the source of the disruption, but do say non-emergency and elective procedures are being rescheduled. Some of their websites have been down both Monday and Tuesday. The bond for 5 men arrested and charged in a Troy home invasion has been set at $1 million for each of them. Sheriff Mike Bouchard says they are from Colombia and Mexico and were seen on camera by the homeowner when they were caught on Thursday, and Troy police need to be commended.
They did a great job catching these folks, and it follows the same pattern that we said, that if somebody gets caught, probably it's going to be because a neighbor saw them, an alarm went off, a homeowner had cameras, whatever the case may be.
He says other thieves have hit the area from several other nations over the past several months and got away with hundreds of thousands of dollars of goods. Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald says Troy police took quick action to catch this group. And the Monroe County Health Department says a dead mallard has been confirmed to have been infected with West Nile virus. There have been no human cases in the county yet this year. There has been one human case in Livingston County, and that was confirmed last week. This was the state's first human case of West Nile virus in 5 years. The Epistle of Barnabas says the new law of our Lord Jesus Christ imposes no yoke of coercion, and its sacrifice is not one made by man. That does it for this edition of Michigan Mornings. I'm Matthew Handley. You can stay connected with me on X. I'm at Radio Handley, and Lord willing, I will talk to you again tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.